talk about what happened last game.
A group of charming weirdos met at Mama June's. But they're all their own unique flavor of weird. No one's weird in the same way.
Fair enough.
Darren was followed by a group of charming weirdos that he didn't want to be followed by.
Let's just say some people have a resting murder face.
Let's see. We talked to the mayor. The mayor had indicated a item was stolen from the town.
The Congress of Valor, I think.
I think it's in cooperative notes. Where is it?
Bunch of shadow druids done stole the thingy, the scepter.
That's the speculation. After investigation, it was confirmed. Or supposedly confirmed. They seem to have tracked said shadow druid into the Bayou, where they got into a confrontation with some frogs.
And the wisest alligator you have ever met.
The alligator wasn't very wise.
No, he was.
I don't. Well, all right. After the combat, they stopped the forces from killing them. At which point, that's where last session ended. After the combat, and they are now contemplating whether or not they wanted to take a short rest or not. Does anybody want to add anything? Nope, sounds like no.
I think that pretty much covers
I think
everything.
I'm good.
Oh, now there's a underlining, I wouldn't call it conspiracy, of the not all meat versus partial meat that's being investigated by members of our party.
Hawthorne has a new obsession.
Alright, so we pick up on the bridge. The frog folk who attacked you, having been dispatched, as well as the alligator who tried to get in on the fight, who was probably a regular alligator.
Right.
Probably.
We will never know.
No, we won't, because you dispatched that said alligator. So were we taking that short rest?
If
I
memory
think we were getting off the bridge. At least we were walking a little further to at least a different area, so in case more gators showed up, we weren't in the exact same spot.
If memory serves, didn't Hawthorne heal the who had ever taken the lion's share of the damage?
Yes.
So
Yes.
are we all at a decent place HP wise?
I'm perfectly fine.
Did
I think
If
it was
my-
more just for people or you. I think just regaining.
I'm 10 points down from max.
I could hit you with a cure wounds if we wanted to just go on get.
Well, I would make the suggestion that let's not blow through your spells this early, because we don't know what's further down the bayou.
That is true. I do always use all of my spell slots before the boss fight happens. So let's go take that short rest. Let's go take that short rest then.
I think it's wise. I only burn through one spell slot, but, I only have 2 of them, so regaining them wouldn't be a bad thing.
Hawthorne gets like a small trowel from who knows where, and like a little bit like into the forest off of like the beaten path, has somehow managed to construct like a 5x5, has managed to construct a 5-foot diameter small pit for us to take our short rest in.
Yeah.
Just a flurry of movement to
Just a-
create this hole.
Traditional goblin pit, like you do.
Darren's gonna step over and look down at the pit. I am not getting in that.
Suit yourself, buddy.
Okay. And he'll sit down at the top of the pit.
Troy will get in.
Roan will get in when she finally gets out of the oil slick. Without falling off the bridge.
Yeah, Anise will hop into the pit. Why not? Pit party.
Hawthorne is conversationally gnawing on a piece of alligator meat.
So you're just gonna eat it raw?
Do you think the druid sent the frogs? Or the alligator? Or both?
Alright.
That sounds about right. That's how this conversation is going to go between us.
Alrighty. You all kind of take a minute and catch, or 60, and catch your breath.
Or 60.
A minute or 60,
Without saying a word, Darren is going to go see if he can't catch the tracks.
For the grun. Sure.
Yeah, for the thing we're trying to track, which I think was a rat of some sort or humanish footsteps, I think.
Yeah, you can roll me a survival check.
It's a 15.
15? Okay. You don't see any tracks.
Do I see? Is it like So we're walking all across the bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is it almost like a beaten path type thing?
Yeah, there's
Like, almost
definitely
like
a
a-
path.
Okay. After Darren does his little investigation, he'll stand up, he'll look down the path, and he'll be like, I can't find any tracks. At least not the tracks we're looking for.
I guess we just have to keep going down until we find something.
Darren will give a nod. He'll look at the rest of everyone. And he'll turn and start walking.
Alright, guess we're going.
Okay.
While Tori was sitting down, he's picked up a handful of oddly shaped pebbles and placed them in a pouch.
A handful of what?
Just
Pebbles.
pebbles, rocks,
Okay.
to do with later.
All right. Sounds good.
And then after, he'd give it some time, but he's always going to be stopping every so often to see if he can't detect or find any of the tracks or not.
Yeah. Roll me 3 more survival checks.
3 survival checks. That's a 19. That is a 22.
Oh, Hawthorne will hit you
Yeah.
with a guidance on the last one. That's the thing I can do. I can give you guidance.
Sure can.
That's perfect because I rolled a 9 on my last one. Well, I rolled a 13 and then I got a 1 on the D4, so 14. 19, 22, and 14.
Okay. So you find traces, not specifically of the thing you're tracking,
Mm-hmm.
but you find your way towards. You're not quite sure what it is. It seems like a small farm, kind of hidden in the swamp. Outside, or like, so the tracks are leading every which way. It's hard to,
Right.
between the grung and everything, it's hard to kind of get it. But you do find, with those survival checks, an abandoned farm.
Interesting.
Hawthorne, do I think, Hawthorne, is anyone here really sneaky? As if we want, because it seems a little suspicious, but I could turn into a rat. I could go into a rat and sneak around in there to sketch it out, to scope it out first, but someone else could, unless someone else is sneakier. I can only turn into an animal twice a day.
I am the least amount of sneaky.
Fairly sneaky, but I think being small might be a better idea.
I could turn someone invisible?
I could turn into a rat, and then you could turn me into an invisible rat.
That seems like a lot of spell work. And possibly overkill.
That's
I
true.
don't know. I kind of like it.
Does anyone have any objections to Hawthorne turning into a rat?
Absolutely zero.
Hawthorne turns into a rat. Proof of green smoke, small green rat there. Will accept any invisibility if it is given, but that is not if not necessary.
Okay.
How many spell slots I've got, because I do not have that memorized at this point.
Are you a
I
bard?
don't know if I could cast it like more than once, or if I've just kind of got one a day at this point.
Invisibility? You just burned a spell slot. Are you a bard?
Yes.
I don't know how many you burned, but it's like at level 1, it's like 4 level 1 spells and 2 level 2s or something like that.
Okay, because invisibility is level 2 for me, and I believe
It would be a
So
high
like-
level spell. Yep.
I'm gonna save it for now.
I
If
think
you're
that
sneaking, so
I-
like with that,
I would like to-
do it.
Could I turn into a spider instead, actually?
Sure.
Could I say that I
Sure.
turned into a spider? Hawthorne gets halfway into turning into a rat, changes her mind, and then turns into a spider.
Even better.
And I'll just skitter on. I'll just skitter on inside to scout ahead.
Okay.
Like slip in through a crack in the door or something.
So I take it. So just so I'm understanding the setup here. To the north is, I'd say, a house, right? That's the house.
Yeah, that's the house.
And to the south is a barn.
Fields.
Okay, so this is even fields right here.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is-
so it's like farming fields, like where you would grow crops, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
All right, you should have control of the spider.
Ooh. Technology is so good. It's real-time spider gameplay. Yeah, I'll sneak in like a gap in the windowsill or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry,
I
go
never
ahead.
figured- as the spider crawls away, Darren's gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, we never figured out a way of communication. Too late now.
Well, if we hear somebody scream and go, a spider, we'll know somebody's in there.
The good news is that I only have 1 hit point, so if it goes bad, I'm not going to be a spider for long.
If we hear somebody go, a spider, a goblin, we'll know someone's in there.
And then, don't worry, Hawthorne's going to scream louder. Are there any spider webs in this?
Yeah.
In this fun little barn.
You know what? This is actually it's actually a 1-room shack. I'm just gonna make it visible. Wrecked furniture kind of sits in the middle of the room. What used to be a dining table, several chairs, a bed off in one corner, and a wardrobe here. Nobody's in the place. It looks long abandoned. And you do see spiders. You do see some spider webs around.
So there's an ability on the spider stat block.
Mhm.
Called Web Sense. And it says, when in contact with a web, the spider knows the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web.
Sure.
Do I get any tasty spider gossip from the web?
Dark web.
Oh, you flip and beat me to it by like a second.
And
Hawthorne's playing Farmville on the web.
Yeah, you kind of, I'm just double checking something. So, can you post what it gives you? Just copy paste?
Yeah. Put it in the other D&D game I'm in. No, that's not. I don't want to send the short story I wrote last week. I want to send the spider stat block.
Well, there is an
What
art
I wanna
channel for
do.
that, for the short stories, so.
I mean,
Okay,
Lab.
WebSense. I put it in the lounge.
Sure.
It doesn't really. It's not particularly depth. So if the
Okay.
answer to this is you get nothing, that's totally fine.
No, there's another spider there. She will approach you. Mostly out of curiosity that something is jumping on her web.
Hi, I'm new here. Is there anything hiding up? Are there any bad guys in here?
I'm imagining this whole spider conversation done entirely with legged movements and eye blinks.
And clicking.
hi, I'm new here. Nope.
No, I love it.
I love it. I do too. I'm dying laughing right now.
There are rats. They are annoying. But plenty of bugs to share.
But where's the rat?
Under the bed.
Yeah, are there any traps around here?
Like the sticky paper that some picked up in order to catch us.
Yeah.
No sticky paper.
Is there anything in that wardrobe?
There is human things.
When is the last time someone's been in here?
Not in my lifetime. Maybe in my mother's.
Hawthorne would probably know how long a spider lives.
Yeah,
but
about a year.
Jeffrey-
Yeah, about a year.
Jeffrey sure doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hawthorne will then tell the spider to just stay in the corner for what's about to happen.
Okay.
We'll just stay in the corner, and then get onto floor level. Get on it onto floor level. Does she see like the rat underneath the floorboards?
Yeah, there's something skittering under the bed.
Okay. Hawthorne will then dart. Hawthorne will dart from underneath the floorboard, and like go back outside of the party. We'll go back outside of the party. Who do I think would respond the best to having a spider crawl up them? Definitely not Darren.
Well, I will say that Turi usually has Clancy crawling up and down him.
I'm gonna inflict my goblin on Anise right now. Hawthorne will like in spider form start like chirping, like try to climb up Anise and then start chirping. Start chirping inside to try to communicate where the bed under the bed. Whether or not that's effective, you tell me.
Roll me
That
a
sound- performance?
Yeah, sure, performance check.
Do I use the spider's charisma?
Yes,
or
yes, you
Hawthorne's
know you
charisma?
use the spider's
Use the
charisma.
spiders, yeah.
Was that Timmy? Oh, was that Timmy stuck in the well?
Okay, so this is going to be with a -4.
Nice.
So that's a 4 for a 0.
Anis, the spider seems to be indicating something about the shack.
And Anna's just is like looking at the spider that's like trying to communicate, and it's just like, do you have to stay a spider, or can you just turn into yourself again and just use your words?
Okay, Hawthorne will then spider climb onto Anis's back and then turn back into Hawthorne but stay on Anise's back. And say, it's under the bed. The rat's under the bed. Also, there's a really cool spider. There's a really cool spider in the corner of that room, and we're cool, so don't attack it.
Alright, so there's no people.
Apparently not. But there's human stuff, and apparently not. I think we're good.
Is this a basement door?
Is what a
That-
basement door?
Darren's standing in front of.
No, it's the door to the front of the house that got ripped off.
Okay. Darren, walk in.
Yeah, Elise will check it out.
Okay.
Looks long time abandoned. Like, are we talking like old and abandoned?
Yeah, like it's been abandoned for at least a year.
I don't know if there's anything in here that is going to be useful to us.
I think there's a thing under. I think the rat's under the bed.
There's a
Can I do
rat
an-
under the bed.
Can I do an investigation check of the room?
What specifically are you looking at?
So that, and I'm sorry, I may have misheard it, but that dresser, closet, or whatever thing, that's just shattered, right?
The wardrobe? No.
Yeah. Okay, well then I'll check out the wardrobe.
Okay.
I would like to assist.
Okay.
Uh, 13.
Sure.
Assist.
Okay. One moment. Meet me in Whispers, please.
Level
Both of us?
3, level 3.
Hi. Can you roll me a
Hi.
charisma saving throw, please?
Yes, do I need to roll it separately, or if I roll it, will it show while we're in? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Charisma, and... oh. Phew. Yeah, such a fail. Such a fail.
Cool.
I got a red 2.
Cool.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a... I don't think I have...
That was double ones, my dude.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna control your character for a little bit because you're possessed.
I'm just... Okay.
So let's head back to.
I'll enjoy the show.
Okay, we're gonna head back to the group chat now.
Gotcha.
Of not so sparky people. Nice natural one you got there, Jim.
Followed by a charisma save. Uh-oh.
Rowan, you see Professor Turi's body go tense, and his head turn to look at you at an almost unnatural angle.
That does not look freaking right.
Get out.
Oh, shit.
So,
Shit.
I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
we're actually going to roll initiative.
No.
Someone's possessed by something. Oh, man. Son of a bitch.
Do you need me to roll initiative too? Or
Oh
are you gonna
yeah,
roll
yeah,
that?
you're gonna roll initiative.
I didn't know where you're controlling if you had to do it or not.
Has anyone got anyone got an exorcism kit in there?
I highly doubt we're that lucky
yeah,
on level
I keep
3.
forgetting to do that. Okay, hold on.
I got a sword. It's
Result to the roll tracker.
gonna be a good exorcism. Oh. Let's do.
I'm sorry. Remind me again how you do to send it to the roll tracker.
You click on your token and then you roll again.
All right, I clicked on my token.
Make sure your
Is your
token is
token highlighted?
highlighted.
My token's on the board. I've clicked on it.
It has to be highlighted. Like it has to be selected. Does it look like it has a box around it like it's selected?
Nope.
Try clicking on it again to see if you can select it.
Yep, I have. It's not.
Okay, so go to your character sheet and where you see your name, slap another token on the board. All you have to do is click and hold and drag your name onto the board and it'll bring your token on the board.
There we go.
And now that it's selected, you can roll. There you go.
I would have liked my other ones.
Okay, Rowan, you're up first.
Okay. Sorry, just flicking through spells to see if I've got anything that is actually of use. Level 3.
Level 3. Level 3.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage, back up to here, and cast Blade Ward. Because. So basically, until the end of my next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do not like how that turtle thing is looking at me, and I don't know him.
I don't know you.
Professor, are you? Yeah, I do not like those eyes. We've got a problem.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I do pull, unsheath my dagger and have it in my hand, but that's turn.
Okay. Annis, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to him and try and see if I can knock the spirit out of him with the butt of my blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good for calibration.
Yep, when in doubt, smack it in the face.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get him in the back of the head.
Mhm.
Does an 18 hit?
Terry, does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
The power of bitch slap compels you.
And that is, would I replace piercing with bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, just replace piercing with bludgeoning. That seems like a good way to handle that.
Alright, so that is 8 bludgeoning.
Sure.
Did it work? Are you back?
The turtle kind of tilts its head to the side. His beak just kind of in a malevolent sneer as he looks at you. Not
Alright,
yours.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That didn't work. And I believe I can disengage as a bonus
can.
action and get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's all my movement.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Sure. Professor Turi is up.
So am I controlling it or are you controlling it?
I'll control it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking at spell descriptions. Yeah, he will just straight up.
I did send you a message, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
He's going to use his claw attack on Rowan.
Damn.
It's a 19 to hit.
In all likelihood, I'm only level 3.
Well, you should look at your character sheet and see what your AC
Yeah,
is.
I was just waiting for it to load. Yes, it hits.
Alright, that'll be 5 slashing damage.
Okay. My silly little spell there did resistance for slashing damage. Is that half?
Should be, yep, so it'll be 2 points instead.
Okay. Entered.
Okay. Darren, you're up.
I'm gonna curse him
Okay.
with Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action. I now gain bonus damage to him, and if I roll critical, I get points back. I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna say, "Sorry," and I'm gonna slash him.
Okay.
That is, hold on, I gotta add stuff. Long sword plus 7, so that's 21 to hit.
Yep.
And it's math 11. 13 points of slashing damage.
I would. Okay. DM, I would say that would put me down, but, and I know I'm not playing the character, but if it was me playing, if I knew
Yeah,
that
you're
it
gonna
looked like
use
I
shield.
was, well, shield, or he's got the shell defense. Well, there's that too, I guess. Yeah, the shield spell. He's got a shell defense that kicks up his AC, but that works too.
Yeah, you're gonna throw shield.
Okay.
What's that put your AC at?
Brings it up 5, I believe. Yep.
So what's the total?
Let's see. Let me know if I'm gonna cast it.
23.
23, okay, so I miss.
Yep.
Perfect. That's my turn.
Hawthorne is going to cast Fairy Fire, but is going to try to angle. Could I angle it so that only the corner of it? I basically want to hit the professor and the 4 spaces down, and the rest of it just be outside. Could I do that?
How big's Fairy Fire?
Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube. Is there any way that I could put like the edge so that he's just at the edge of the cube?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I also want to get like 4 spaces down, basically.
Sure. Give me.
Because I want to see if I can basically if there's like a ghost possessing him. Like what's the thing that's got him,
Mhm.
and everything in that area needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
These dexterity. I just succeed. I hit 13.
Yes.
Am I in your box Hawthorne that I need to roll?
No, I would. I don't think you do. Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I'm at.
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. I didn't even make it. Anyways, don't matter.
Thought you needed to dodge.
There we go. Nothing you can see on this plane.
So... are there any objects, like any specific objects that start shining?
Just Professor Turi.
So there's nothing invisible in this area. Nothing invisible in this area?
Nope.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna keep it up in case if we're trying to slap it out of them. And then I'm just gonna get behind this rubble here and then use this is a goblin thing where you can hide on your bonus. You can use your bonus action to hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Sounds good.
That's an 8, so I'm not very well hidden.
Okay. But you're doing the best, and your best, and that counts.
Sorry, we got him distracted.
And that is my turn. Did the professor do the spell save?
Oh, I thought. Did you roll?
Did I roll?
Yep.
I did not. I didn't hear that part. Sorry. What was I rolling against?
Dex save against
Dex
13. You fail.
Yep.
So little mushroom caps pop up underneath you, and they emit stardust, and that starts to shine and like a purple light around you. And any attacks on the professor will have advantage now.
Sounds good. Rowan, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bane on Professor Turi. Say that in chat. Just at the base level, so not casting up or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you must make a charisma saving throw.
Well, I've done so well with that so far.
Exactly why I'm casting it, dang it. Your possessed just tried to, like, slice me in half.
Yeah, an 8.
Okay, and that's against my spell save DC, is that right, Heather?
Yes.
He
Okay.
failed.
He failed.
Sorry, Heather. You're the DM. Tell me shut up, would you?
It's okay.
Now I gotta
Okay.
roll a d4.
Yes, and then you get to subtract that from your...
Yeah, every time you make like an attack roll or saving throw, you have to subtract a d4 from your roll.
I roll
I'll have
high
to
when
do
I
it.
don't want to. I rolled a 4. I'm sorry. I talked over you. I subtract that from what?
When
Oh,
you
any
make
attack
rolls-
rolls or saving throws. Gotcha.
We're basically just sabotaging you with magic. It'll be fine,
So that's
right?
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I only
Oddly
have...
enough, I'm the most effective when I'm controlled. So, you know.
There's that. Okay. Yes, that was
No.
my action, and I'm having a great debate over whether I get out of here. Darn it, Blade Ward Warlock. Bonus action disengage, I'm backing up. Or can I do bonus action disengage on a bard, Heather?
You-
or is that
no,
a
you
rogue thing
cannot.
that's
That's a rogue
stuck in
rogue
my
thing.
head?
That's
Okay.
a rogue thing.
It just occurred to me, because I've pretty much only played rogues, that I might not be able to do that.
It's all good.
Good grief. Okay.
So you're stuck there.
I'm stuck here. I am not provoking an opportunity attack. I don't have enough HP to mess around with that.
Okay.
Alright, that's turn for me. I don't have any clever bonus action things at level 3.
Annis, you're up.
Alright, well, that didn't work. Guess we're beating it out of him. So I'm gonna go back and hit him again with bludgeoning. Just to try and knock him out.
The attack will have advantage because of the fairy fire.
Yes.
Which will give you sneak attack.
14 hit?
Yep.
Alright.
You still have shield up.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, no, it doesn't.
Oh, 14 doesn't hit.
I was subtracting the 4 from my number.
Nope.
Can I do a second action as a rogue this early? I don't think I can.
Only a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to attack on my bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna dash away from him and disengage.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
At least somebody can do bonus action disengage.
Yeah, the rogue.
The rogue head.
That's why I love being a rogue.
Mood.
Don't blame you there.
All my characters have a little bit of rogue in them. Alright, Professor Turi doesn't have any spell slots left. So he's gonna... and left his war pick at home. So he's just gonna try and claw Darren.
$17 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, just hits.
-4, so it'll be 13.
Oh, 13? That missed.
Because of Bane.
Yep. Thank you. You saved my life. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm glad the spell was good for something.
Okay. And Darren, you're up.
Without hesitation, he's going to swing his sword at him.
Mm-hmm.
At advantage. The first one was a 15.
Nope.
What your AC is 17?
Yep.
That misses. I think I have. Shit. I can do. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Hawthorne, you're up.
Could I make a perception check just to see if, like, it seems like there are any options available to us other than beating the shit out of this turtle?
Sure.
Please do.
That's a 15.
Roll me an
If
extra.
I do not.
Roll me an Arcana check as well.
Ooh.
That's a 16.
Nice. So it looks like a particularly weak version of a ghost possessing him. Beating the shit out of him is the most straightforward way to deal with it. If Helios hadn't fallen behind on your hike, they might have some skills that would be handy in this particular situation, but they fell behind and told you guys that They'd meet up.
Damn you, Helios!
Okay, well, I tried. I
Thanks for
tried.
trying.
I cast Shillelagh on my hunting knife.
Okay.
I cast Shillelagh on my hunting knife, and I guess we're just gonna trap the professor in this bad time corner over here. And I'm
You
gonna
gotta roll a
attempt to stab him.
dexterity saving throw for your own fairy fire as a heads up.
I think it's like it only affect. My understanding is that it only affects it the one time. Does it reapply?
I think I think it maintains for like a minute, doesn't it?
That is in the area when the spell is cast.
Oh, okay, then no.
Sorry, that was not meant to be a DM challenge.
No. I like a DM challenge. Rules are not my strong point.
And DM, just so you know, my secondary character is out for a walk in the woods. Just so you're aware.
Don't worry, I'll heal you. I'll heal you
There's
after.
plenty of healers. You're
There's-
fine.
yeah.
I know I'm one of them.
That is a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That is 7 points of damage.
Yep.
I feel it. Yeah. And then just gonna stay there as we all stab our turtle friend.
Jim, you've been tracking your hit points, right?
Yep.
Okay. What are you at?
Although I think, did you start doing it at the same time? Because I think the numbers jumped as I was doing it.
No, I haven't been doing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But your hit point hasn't changed, so that's why I'm asking.
No, it hasn't mine.
It says 13.
Oh no, I'm down to 5.
Okay.
Just making sure my math's off. 7 minus 13.
Well, at least now we know where we need to get to.
If we can hit him.
No. A stupid shell.
Yep. I do know that. I can't do math. I'm down to 6, not 5.
Okay.
Sorry.
Rowan, you're up.
Maybe I have to enter for it to show up on yours.
Okay, I am attack the turtle with my dagger. That's a 12. Oh wait, do I
You have
get
advantage.
advantage? So I get the 24.
Yep.
Cool. So that's 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Professor Turi drops.
Can we tell if he's been depossessed?
You can, because coming out of his body. What the fuck? Where did it just go?
On the turn order.
Is a motherfucking ghost.
Motherfucking ghosts.
It does not look particularly strong. It looks like its shroud obscures most of its features as it's reaching out to you with ghostly hands.
I throw myself backwards.
Okay. You throw yourself backwards?
And, like, scramble to get away from this thing.
Cool. It's gonna make an
Let's
opportunity
take 'em up,
attack, opportunity attack against you.
Darn, staying in character.
see here. It's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes. Level 3.
Okay. Annis, you're up.
Well, I don't like the way that looks, so I am going to beat on him some more with my blunt end of my sword because I don't want to actually kill him. I just want to knock him out.
He's down.
He's down. A ghost has emerged
He's a
out of his
spirit.
body.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ghost. Right. I thought he turned into the ghost. My bad.
Now he's on the ground.
Yeah.
You can keep
Please don't make me fail death saving
you can
throws
keep
here.
No,
beating
I
him
will
if you
not.
want to, but
I don't want to keep beating on him. That would be counterproductive. To
Literal
killing the
overkill.
ghost. I don't have any magic. Oh wait, no, I do have magic. I have breath weapon. I can use that once a day.
Nice.
But everyone's crowding the ghost. So I think it would be a bad idea. I'll hit other people because it's a cone, I think. It's a beam? Rob says it's a stream. Alright, I'm gonna move in and I'm going to spew acid at this ghost.
okay.
Alright, it's a DC 10.
Okay.
And it takes, and so it needs to make that.
Dex.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
It dodges my acid, I guess. Well, that didn't work. Shit.
It was a good effort.
Alright, well, I will disengage from this fucker and move away. And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, Professor Turi, if you could make me your death saving throw, that'd be great.
Okay.
He's
Brilliant.
immediately stabilized. Amazing.
Immediately stabilize.
And the ghost goes, "Oh, you're still there."
Okay.
So glad I got that because I'm reading up and a bunch of nasty things was about to happen.
Don't you like come back on that point? Don't you come back with 1 hit point?
1 hit point. You
I did.
stabilize and you come back with 1 hit point.
No, it was the nasty things was revolving around stuff that I have going on with other things. So no, this is good.
Okay. Darren, you're up.
Well, seeing the spirit in front of me, I'm gonna swing my sword at it, and because it is my hexblade weapon, it is a magical weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get advantage against it because the fairy fire was on the professor, correct?
Yep.
That is pretty darn good. That's a 21.
21 definitely hits.
That is 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And that is going to be Aaron's turn.
Yeah, you bring your sword through it, and it seems to cleave it in half. And it seems like it's having a hard time rematerializing and keeping itself together.
It can be hurt.
Hawthorne, you're up.
Could I try? This is a little cheesy, so forgive me. Could I try to? Could I? Because goblins can bonus action hide. Could I, bonus action hide underneath the dresser, and then try to make the attack?
Make
I'm
me
trying
an
I'm trying to get in it.
acrobatics.
Trying to get-
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to do. Make me an acrobatics check, just to see if you can get under there, because it's not a very large space. But also, I saw my 5-year-old, who is the size of a goblin, squeeze into an equally improbable space. So, you get yourself wedged in there, but you're not sure you're hidden, because, your butt and your legs are under, and you're a little stuck.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna jump out and make the attack. I'm attacking with the shillelagh. Not with advantage. That's a 13 to hit.
Okay. 13 hits?
13 hit?
Yep.
Cool. So, to everyone else, Hawthorne made a fun little detour under the dresser for no perceivable reason.
Like watching a kid scramble to find a good hiding space during hide and seek when the numbers are starting to get real low.
I'm gonna call this hide and stab.
Hide and stab.
That was another 8 damage.
Okay. Alright, it's having trouble keeping itself together, for sure.
That's my turn.
Okay. Ghost's turn. Let's see if that particular skill recharges. Hey Darren, can you make me
when she eagle laughs.
Can you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
When the DM is laughing, it's already too late.
17 plus 6, so what, 24? 25,
Yeah, it fucking fails. It fails.
Yeah, you're no turtle. You're no turtle. What are you talking about?
You've seen possession before, and you're not fucking letting it happen again. Nope.
However,
You just straight up nope it. That's its turn, because it spent all of its turn trying to get sucked into your brain, and it did not work.
I was just gonna say the spirit probably got into my body, was going to possess me, saw the fucked up shit that's happened to me, and just left and was like, no, I'm good.
No.
I'm all set.
I don't need the nightmares.
Oh, sorry. See, that room's already full.
It really is right now, actually.
Alright, Rowan, you're up.
Alright. So, am I correct in thinking, as I've been looking at magic attacks when working on the ghost, or have I seen weapon attacks work? Because my brain is fried.
Magic attacks appear to
Is
be
she'll-
working the weapon attacks that you have seen appear to work, but Shillelagh and they seem to work.
Okay. Step forward, try to stab the ghost with a dagger because I am annoyed with this thing. Why not? Alright, that's a 9 to hit.
It does not hit.
Didn't figure. Dang.
Anything else for your turn?
I want to bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Darren.
Thanks. Is that D6?
D6. You have
Thank
10
you.
minutes.
How are you going to inspire Darren?
I'm going to go with the, it looks a heck of a lot wispier than it did.
Thanks.
Okay, that's turn.
Okay. Annis, you're up.
Alright, I guess I'll try and stab the ghost. Is there still advantage on it, or was that on... is that ended?
It was just on Professor Turi.
Okay. I doubt a 9 hits.
No.
Actually, what do you consider flanking? Side by side or on each side?
I'd prefer on each side, yeah.
Okay, wanted to make sure. Then I will disengage once again because I don't want to be touched by the ghost.
Fair enough.
And that ends my turn.
Well, what about underneath?
I was just wondering that.
Professor Turi, you're up.
Okay, well, first thing, I'm going to cast a nice little Cure Wounds on myself.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Looked a little odd. It looks like I just rolled I guess I just rolled a 4. So,
Yeah, you get 4
Yep.
points.
okay. Put that in first.
So, I'm pretty sure you used
what
all
the
your spell
fuck?
slots.
That was the last one, because you did Shield,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't do Grease,
No.
and you didn't do... Yeah, because we did the short rest, so I got my one spell, because Grease was the only thing I did before.
Okay.
But I do have a bonus action, and have not used my Steel Defender at all. I'm going with the assumption they've just been standing in the corner like, why is Daddy acting weird? As a bonus action, my Steel Defender does have Forced Empowered Rend.
Mm-hmm.
It's a melee weapon attack. It's a hit of a 1d8 plus 2. It says hit 6, 1d8 plus 2, force
You have
damage.
to make an attack roll.
You have to
Right,
get there
so-
first. You said it was standing in the corner. You haven't put that. You haven't put it on the map.
Right. Well, you said not to put him on the map before, so I didn't know how we were handling that.
If he's gonna be in combat, then put him on the map. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we're not going to bother then because it doesn't have that much movement. Oh, he's got 40. Yeah, I guess I could put him on the map. All right. covering people with avatars. So, yep. Even from, well, even if we went from the doorway, that's about 40. So he's got 40 feet of movement. And then, so it's just a straight attack roll.
Just move him where he's supposed to be. First things first.
Now you make an attack roll.
Yep.
D20 plus 6.
10 does not hit.
All right, well, that was a whole bunch of nothing.
That's
Got with all that
D&D.
effort. So that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Darren, you're up.
I'm gonna slide between here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna make an attack roll with advantage.
Yep.
Well, that was a 19, so I'm gonna save my barodic inspiration. That's 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. It's looking real fucked up.
Will you just finally die?
I mean, it's already dead. Sort of.
Well, death is a thing. Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Thankfully, I have flanking now, so I don't have to do the farce of under the. I don't have to do my farce again.
But I like it though.
But yeah, I was gonna say, you can still do it.
Don't worry, we have plenty more time for more goblin shenanigans.
We have a campaign full of shenanigans to get to.
That's a dirty 20 to hit. No damage.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright. And since you're the most recent person to hit it, it's going to try and hit you back, Hawthorne.
Okay.
Uh, 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's
It's going to be 8 points of necrotic damage.
okay. Hawthorne makes a sound like
Yeep.
a step,
Yeep.
be like a stepped on cat.
Yeep. What was that?
Okay, that's its turn. Rowan, you're up.
I am stabbing the ghost again.
Okay.
$19 to hit
Okay.
and 6 piercing damage.
It is barely holding itself together anymore.
My lord.
Yeah,
This
I'm
thing is
leaning towards
impenetrable.
kill it till it dies.
I just want it to go away. I don't even care if it dies again.
I'm gonna give Anis. Nope. Anis, are you close enough that you're going to be able to attack next round? Kind of got it boxed in.
I can move. You can move in ally spaces.
Okay. So I will give her the bardic inspiration because using those too cool, right? Anis, I think we've almost this thing down. Can you hit it?
I can try.
Okay, you get a d6.
Okay. And Anis, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try hitting this thing. There's a 24 hit.
24 definitely hits.
It's a 7 piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
I stab my sword forward and I flail it wildly, like dispersing smoke.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think I killed it.
I think you did. I'm going to drop down, kneel on the floor, and hit Professor Turi with Healing Word. Because...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm hitting myself with the gear wounds.
We're sorry, the only way to disprove was to attack.
No, that's fine. That's
Do you-
fine.
Do you remember what you saw?
Do I remember what I saw?
Yeah.
Yep, I remember the whole thing. You're all very diligent. Very, very, very diligent. Yet,
What possessed you?
That, and I point to the dresser. Wardrobe.
So the wardrobe was haunted or something inside? I mean, we were only just looking at it.
I didn't get that far. I opened it, looked inside, and then I went on a rather wild ride.
I look at Darren. So you think we opened the wardrobe, or?
No. And Darren walks outside.
I'm going to need a moment.
Question: is the rat still in here?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we came here for?
Is it?
Weren't we looking for like a swamp rat? I remember. Am I getting something mixed up? I think I got something.
No,
don't think you are.
The druid was a swamp rat, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, but this is a regular rat.
Hawthorne get the rat for their own purposes.
Yeah. You want to kill the rat?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me an attack roll. I want to see what happens.
That's a 22, higher
Yeah.
than I rolled, and higher than I rolled on the entire fight.
Yeah, no. You get that rat. It's a mushed rat.
That's 11 damage, more damage than I rolled in the entire fight.
You one-shot this rat.
What rat?
Um,
There's just a smear on the ground.
his Hawthorne eats it like still on our hunting move. Do just one last check. Is there anything that we think we missed? Like a perception check just to see if there's anything I missed.
Y'all didn't look inside the cabinet, which is now free of ghosts.
We hope.
I'm open the damn thing. I want to know. Rowan walks over and opens the cabinet.
Okay.
I did not fight that ghost and beat my new acquaintance most of the way to death. To not find out what the mystery is.
You find a small chest with papers at the bottom.
I'm assuming that this chest is like in some form cracked open, so it's not locked and trapped and all that fun stuff.
It's not locked or trapped, it's just a chest. It's not cracked or anything.
Okay.
It's actually in pretty decent condition compared to the rest of the house.
I am definitely checking through these papers.
Find a map of the swamp.
Aha!
Da, 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 da.
This is why you always check the cabinets.
And
Anything else of interest?
marked
in
on the
here?
map is called the Temple of Serpents. It's kind of circled and there's a little mark in it.
See, this was so worth it.
I'm now picturing you there with the little, like, crisscrossy dizzy symbol from all the cartoons ever.
Oh, I'm leaning heavily on Tula, the giant weasel, and Clancy is cleaning me like almost like a gorilla cleaning another gorilla. It's like picking off little things off my back.
Hawthorne will extend the knife with the half-eaten rat over to the professor in sympathy and ask, "Want a bite?"
Now, granted, most turtles are green. I'm a shade brownish. He looks a bit more green all of a sudden, closer to his outfit, and he goes, "I greatly appreciate that, my boy, but maybe another time. I think you have earned that. You should have that."
Already gone.
We're good.
Okay, so I've got a map clearly marking your destination. That was the only thing in the chest? No false bottoms or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
On our way out, I just poke my head into the barn that's on the map to see if there's anything of interest.
Barn?
There's
Oh,
no
The
Lord.
crop field.
It's crop field.
Oh, I'm sorry, my brain completely misread that. Yeah, and there's nothing else to get here.
You can find a couple of potatoes that have gone wild.
Oh, okay, well, Hawthorne's definitely putting those in there. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm adding that to my inventory.
Yeah. 3 muddy potatoes.
3, probably, that's going next to the alligators.
Is this an actual mirror on the wall in here?
Looks like a painting.
Yeah, it's half a painting.
Half a painting. Well, that's interesting. Can I tell what it was?
Looks like a woman, maybe?
Huh. Weird that it's the top is like torn like that. I poke it a couple of times. I run my hands over it to see if there's anything, jammed in the back of it. That's not literally paper thin.
You know what? Roll me an investigation check.
19.
Yeah, you find a small scroll.
Cool.
Random scroll, gonna love it.
And it says when you need a home.
Need a home.
And it has a spell on it.
Awesome.
That's a DM gift right there.
Okay, I'm going to put that in one of my hip pouches for studying at our next long rest. Alright, and then I will follow the rest of the party out of the building, having poked the things I needed to poke.
Mm-hmm.
Hawthorne waves goodbye to the spider.
I'm just picturing that
Spider's
spider
just
was in the
really
corner the whole time, just had like a little box of flies, just eating it like popcorn, watching this whole thing.
Darren looks at you all and says, "Why don't you guys go ahead? I'll catch up."
Why?
Because I need a
Last
moment.
person that said that didn't catch up.
Oh, don't worry, I will catch up.
Well, make sure we leave some type of a note for our wayward friend to let him know what direction we're going in.
Also, take a look at this. So I show him the map.
That's a very good find, yes, indeed.
Now go away.
Okay.
No, you go ahead and go that way, and I'll meet
I'm
up with
going.
you in a second. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, Hawthorne thinks this is weird, but doesn't have enough social interaction with people to know what to say, so she just waves.
He does that like, yeah, great, yeah, waves back, kind of like, keep going, yep, that way, yep, bye, yep, see ya.
Turi is in too much pain to give a crap anymore. And just is like, whatever.
Sorry we had to beat the crap out of you. I know we said
No.
we were sorry, but I want to say sorry again because when you say it more times, it means more.
That's okay. I could tell that in some ways you're all holding back, which, although it did prolong that experience, at the same time I could tell it was done in a source of caring, so I did appreciate it.
Next time, do you want me to stab you with the flame blade?
There's really no good way to answer that, so I'll say, why don't we go with you choose what you feel would be most helpful at the time. I trust your judgment.
Hawthorne picks a scrape of rat flesh out of her tooth.
I really need to rest at some point. Actually, he turns and goes, I probably should eat something. And he turns around, kind of like he's looking back, reaches, whispers something to Clancy. Clancy goes behind his back, comes back around again, and it's holding that sandwich that it wrapped up earlier for breakfast and hands it to him. As if it just kind of like walked around its back and then came around like a second later. Well, say a couple seconds later. Unwraps it, starts eating it, offers it to anybody that wants some. Says, I gotta get something in.
Well, how far on the map? How far are we to our tower, to where we're going?
It's pretty deep in the swamp, and you guys know that you're probably. I would say you all are genre savvy enough to know that you're gonna probably have a fight when you get there. They're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we took this, our bad," and hand it to you. Um, a rest might be a wise idea.
So maybe hike a little bit, get a little closer to it, like maybe a mile out, and then take a long rest.
That's an option.
That's not good to y'all.
I'm fine with that.
Good with this.
Okay.
Darren's not there to agree.
Yeah, Darren. Are you guys like moving off a little bit and then waiting for Darren, or just he gonna catch up?
I'm
We'll
thinking.
probably wait for him.
Yeah, we'll go just out of eye shot, but not too much farther. You know, wait to see if he actually is coming.
And you never see Darren again. Until he appears walking towards you. And he approaches the group. Why are we all stopped?
Well, we want to make sure that you didn't get lost.
Okay. Well, I'm here.
And
I feel
roughly.
like I feel like when you say normal things, you say them in a way that makes them sound intense, and it makes more.
Sorry to hear that. Would you like me to tone it down a little?
Hawthorne does not know how to respond. Looks pensive.
Okay. That's good, because I probably wouldn't even if you asked me to.
Well, son, let's just say you're the only person I know who could make Pass the Salt look like a declaration of war.
Pass the salt. Darren just keeps walking forward.
Now, are we still going in a straight direction, or is this map sending us off in a...
This map actually leads you in a weirdly curvy way. Who's taking the map and going to be rolling the survival checks?
I have +4 to survival.
That sounds like a moment of Rowan hands Darren the map.
Is
Well-
anybody else more of a survivalist than I?
Oh, well, I got a +3. But the reason I was asking is before we get to that point, that we start going on curvy roads, we may want to actually leave a note for our wayward companion. Let him know which
Who
direction we're
probably
headed.
is not a survivalist.
Yeah.
And how
Unless
would you
some-
like to leave a note?
Does any of us have any type of magical message casting ability?
No.
I mean, I can cast message.
That works? You want to just tell him, hey, we're turning at this tree, and we're turning at this brook, and
Well, the way I'm reading that spell, it looks like it's only good within a certain.
Yep, what's the range on the spell?
I think it's 100 feet, isn't it?
I don't know how far back he's supposed to be.
They're pretty far back. They're
Oh, okay.
not within easy running to help your aid during combat range.
It's 120 feet.
So they're pretty far back.
I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna hear us.
Are there any landmarks on the map?
Are there any landmarks on the map?
There
Like, is there any, like, big tall mountain off to the left that is what we're heading towards? We could say, okay, head towards
more
that
like
mountain.
more like weird trees and like where
Oh, okay.
forks in the roads are.
Nothing that sticks out that
So-
someone could see from a distance that we could.
Darren is going to grab rocks, and he is going to pile the rocks in a almost like an arrow pointing direction that sticks out, and you can definitely tell that someone put that there for you to follow.
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to roll some kind of check for that.
No, with your base survival,
No.
you should be able to leave a.
Performance
Darren-
check to see how well the arrow looks.
Darren looks at his new turtle companion and goes, "Is that good enough?"
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose anybody.
Fair enough. I think they would be able to see this.
Okay. So as you all continue your journey into the swamp, I think I'm gonna call it here so that Helios doesn't miss too much more.
It's fair enough.
Later goes, and also our turtle friend.
Which so far is the most effective he's been so far is when someone else has been controlling him.
And that always the way, though.
Yes.
So, for the Halcyon days of level 4, whenever we get that ASI.
I think we have to slay a druid